You could actually leave whatever you're doing or add this to whatever it is that you're doing and have a realistic shot to make a 7-figure income, literally your first year, with a polo shirt, a script that you learn, and go out there and knock on doors and make $1 million. Selling solar isn't a sales presentation, it's an IQ test. It is the easiest sale in the world. Making $1 million is like riding a bike. Once you know how to do it, you could do it again, and you could do it again, and you could do it again. We make huge commissions for helping people do something that makes all the sense in the world. We make anywhere from $7,000 to $12,000 on average commission for any homeowner that we help go solar. The T in timing is more important than the T in talent. The timing for renewable energy is right now. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Driven Not Given podcast. And in this episode, I'm gonna get into why you should consider the solar industry. So a lot of the people that follow my podcast, a lot of you guys are in sales, direct sales, network marketing, just entrepreneurship of any kind. And I've been involved in the solar industry for just a handful of years, a little bit over 2 years. And we've been absolutely crushing it. And there's a couple of reasons why. Some of the reasons I'm gonna get into today are some of the same reasons why I got started. But I'm gonna get into a couple of reasons of why you should get into or you should consider the solar industry. So reason number one is we make huge commissions for helping people do something that makes all the sense in the world. We make anywhere from $7,000 to $12,000 on average commission for any homeowner that we help go solar. Let me give you an example. I've got a customer, I live in Downey, California. I've got a customer in Whittier, California, right? Just a couple miles north. This lady just bought a home. They had a $300 per month electric bill, and she needed a brand new roof. I was able to get her a brand new roof, plus solar, 20% more electricity than she was using, okay? With the roof and with the solar, she was at about $220 per month. She went from $300 per month on a bill that she always has to pay. Think about it. How long have you been paying your electric bill? Forever. How long do you plan on paying it? Forever. It's a bill you will always have. So check this out. She was paying $300 a month. I brought it down to $220, saving her $80 per month, but we added 20% more electricity and a $20,000 roof. Her interest rate on that loan was a 1.49 interest rate. What was the commission on that deal? About $8,000. $8,000 for helping her. Think about it. She's not forking any money out of her pocket. She was already planning on spending $20,000 out of her pocket to get her roof. She tells me, hey, listen, I am interested in solar, but I've got to get my roof fixed first. I can't put solar panels on that existing roof. I said, fair enough. By the way, did you know that I could help you get solar plus roof rolled into one with 1.5% interest rate and get you a tax credit of 26% on the entire job? She said, get out of here. I said, let me show you. So I show her the proposal. Her and her husband were blown away. Guess what? Selling solar isn't a sales presentation. It's an IQ test. It is the easiest sale in the world, okay? As a matter of fact, if you can't close a solar deal, you can't close a damn window. Do not call yourself a salesperson if you cannot close a solar deal. So whether you've sold network marketing companies' products or services, whether you've sold alarms, life insurance, real estate, solar sales pays the biggest commission with no chargebacks in the shortest amount of time. And guess what? It is the easiest sale to make because you are swapping an existing payment. All right. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, you could literally go out there and make $1 million your first year selling solar with no money out of your pocket, with no marketing expenses. So for example, here's the deal. We get business many different ways. We get business through leads, through social media, through networking groups, through door knocking. That's what I did when I was new. But what if I told you that there's a business that you could get started with a polo shirt, kind of like the one I've got now, go out there and learn a script, go out there and get trained, which all of these resources are given to you, and go out there and write $1 million in commissions your first year door knocking. Now, here's the deal. Before I go any further on the door knocking, I do not door knock. I get anywhere from 2 to 10 preset appointments daily. And so do a lot of my guys. 2 to 10 preset appointments daily to close via Zoom. But I'm giving you an example because you got to get to that point, right? It doesn't happen overnight. But you can go out there and literally make a 7-figure income off your own efforts with a polo shirt, working 6 to 8 hours per day. Let me show you what those numbers look like. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are somebody that says, hey man, I'm serious. I'm already working 8 hours a day. I want to go out there and crush it in this business. Show me. What do I got to do? Let's say, for example, you go on door knock 6 to 8 hours per day, and you're serious about it. We're assuming that this is somebody that's serious, that's motivated, has got a little bit of sales experience. But even if you don't, it's possible. But of course, if you do, then it's more realistic. Let's say you go out there and you knock on 70 to 90 doors per day. 70 to 90 doors per day. Out of those 70 to 90 doors per day, you go out there and you actually pitch 20 to 30 people. You actually pitched those people, right? Out of those 20 to 30 people, let's say you get 3 to 5 utility bills, because we need to see how much electricity they're using and how much money they're paying for that electricity. So you get 3 to 5 utility bills. On average, that means that you're getting about 20 utility bills per week. 20 to 25, let's just call it 20. 20 utility bills per week. Let's say you only close 20%. So you're not knocking it out the park. You're not at 50%. You're not at 80%. You're at 20%. That means that you're at 4 deals per month. Now, here's the deal. At 4 deals per month, with my company, we actually make an average of $7,000 to $10,000 per sale. Let's not think about the 10. Let's think about the 7. 4 deals per week. I think I said 4 deals per month earlier. No, 4 deals per week in this scenario, right? 4 times 7,000 equals 28,000 per week. 28,000 times 4 weeks equals what? If I'm not mistaken, it's right around $112,000 in commissions in the month. Is that okay money? Now, here's the deal. What if you go out there and do that? We show you the script, right? And you don't do that. What if you're able to do half of that and you still make $500,000 per year? Is that okay? We've got countless people, not only our company, just the industry in general has a ton of people making $500,000 per year straight door knocking. Now, wait till the end of the video when we get into how you can close 3 to 5 sales daily from home via Zoom. That's not available in the traditional solar business, but that is available with me. But the point that I'm getting to is this. You could actually leave whatever you're doing or add this to whatever it is that you're doing and have a realistic shot to make a 7-figure income, literally your first year, with a polo shirt, a script that you learn, and go out there and knock on doors and make $1 million. Again, do you have to knock on doors? You don't have to knock on doors. I'm just giving you the simplicity. What if there's somebody out there that is hungry? Somebody out there that is excited, that is motivated, says, hey man, I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. If you're that kind of person, because that's the kind of person that I was 2.5 years ago. I started door knocking with the solar industry. Guess what? When the pandemic started. That's when I started. Long story short, I was worth a couple $1 million a couple years ago. Business went bad. Some investments went bad, and I hit rock bottom financially. I said, hey, guess what? Making $1 million is like riding a bike. Once you know how to do it, you could do it again, and you could do it again, and you could do it again. And I started door knocking at the end of March 2020. And guess what? We started making a lot of money. But I ventured off into doing my business. I don't do door knocking now. I sell via Zoom, and we sell a ton of deals via Zoom, up to 5 deals per day, me and a lot of my guys, right? So anyways, you can make $1 million off of your own efforts your very first year. Not too shabby. Okay, this next one is timing. For those of you guys that follow me, those of you guys that have been to my trainings, you heard me say this all the time. The T in timing is significantly more important than the T in talent. I don't care how good you are. If you're in the wrong business at the wrong time, you're not going to do very good. Even if you're an absolute dud. But if you're at the right business at the right time with the right people, you can make an absolute fortune. Here's the thing about the timing with solar. If you pay a little bit of attention, you'll realize that the governments around the world, especially the government in the US, is pushing renewable energy. They're talking about climate change. They're talking about emissions. This is the future. So let me give you a couple of numbers to consider. Since 2020, Okay, any brand new home that's being built, let's say you build an ADU or you build a brand new home for whatever reason, it must be built with solar panels in California. And this is trickling down into other states as well. Any new home being built. So imagine you get a developer. I got some developers that they just constantly send me business, okay? Imagine you get a developer, by law, they need to put solar panels, so they need to partner up with a solar company. Number two, by 2035 in California, there's not going to be any more gas-powered vehicles sold in California in 2035. Only electric vehicles. By 2045, every house in California must have solar. Again, this is trickling down into other states. So here's the bottom line. In the next 15 to 20 years, all of you watching and listening to this information are going to be living in a home that has solar panels on the roof, in a home that is powered by solar panels. All of you are also going to be driving electric vehicles. Guess what? When those electric vehicles get charged in the home, the electric bill goes up. People are not going to be driving electric vehicles and not have solar panels. So if we're in the right place at the right time, this is one of the biggest shifts in wealth that is going to happen. This is going to be a time in history that people are going to talk about. Hey, what were you doing? Why didn't you get involved in the shift to renewable energy? So many millionaires and billionaires and decamillionaires got created during that wealth shift to renewable energy. What were you doing during that time? Here's what a lot of people are going to say. I'll tell you what I wasn't doing. I wasn't paying attention. The T in timing is more important than the T in talent. The timing for renewable energy is right now. The next one is the type of money that we make here is very similar, almost identical to the kind of money that we make in real estate. Now, here's the interesting thing about real estate. Right now, as we're recording this, is July 2022. Mark my words. Over the next 12 to 24 months, 20 to 30% of realtors are going to leave the real estate industry and they're going to go into other industries. The most obvious industry is a solar industry. Now, for somebody like me, that's a big deal because my solar company, we give people a broker-like opportunity where you could build a massive organization and override that team. But here's my point. The barrier of entry for solar compared to real estate or life insurance is a lot easier. It's non-existent. In California and in Illinois, I think you need to pass a background check. That's it. There's no state exam. The rest of the states, there's no state exam. There's no license. There's nothing required. You just got to decide, hey, man, I want to sell solar. And you can sell solar. The average commissions, I've made as little as, $4,000 on a sale, as high as $18,000 on a sale. One sale. I remember Super Bowl Sunday 2 years ago. I do a presentation at 11 a.m. I'm done by 11:43. I went to celebrate, watch Super Bowl. I made $18,000 in that commission. Client was happy as can be. Till this day, client is happy as can be. I got paid $18,000 for that sale. The point is that the commissions are very similar to real estate commissions, but here's what the numbers look like. 50%, not 50%, 50 to 1. For every 50 real estate agents, there is one solar pro. So there's a lot less competition. Now, check this out. Real estate agents, for example, are looking for people that want to buy and sell real estate. We are looking for people that have an electric bill over $90 per month, which is basically everybody. So we have a lot more people to sell to and a lot less people to compete against, okay? Because the numbers are simple. In America alone, 90 million people qualify for zero down solar. Less than 3 million have got it. That leaves more than 87 million people that need what we have. We got more business than we can handle for the next 20 years. 87 million people in America alone, and guess what? That doesn't include roofs. Some companies, like my company, we pay you when somebody needs roof and solar. Guess what? We sell them roof, we get paid on the roof as well. Electric car charging stations, we're going to be offering that. Energy efficient windows, we're going to be offering that. So there's a lot of opportunity. It's not just solar, it's a renewable energy industry. And the commissions, as I mentioned, are very similar to real estate, but the competition is a lot less and the amount of people that we can sell to is a lot greater. The next one, this is a recession-proof industry. Make no mistake about it. We are already, as of July 2022, we are already in a recession, and experts say, and I personally believe that we're headed into a very bad recession, if not a depression. We are headed towards some tough ass times, And a lot of businesses are going to be affected. There's going to be food shortages. There's going to be job shortages. There's going to be shortages of a lot of things. We haven't even scratched the surface. Frankly, some scary times are coming. Being involved in an industry that is recession-proof is huge. Why is the solar industry recession-proof? Here's why. Because I don't care how bad things get. People can stop making their car payment. People can stop making their mortgage payment. People can stop making, all these other payments. But there's a couple of things that they're going to pay. And you know what one of those things is? The light bill. Those lights are going to stay on no matter how broke they are. You know why? Because they're going to still watch Netflix. They're going to still keep the lights on. They're going to still be able to charge their phone. That fridge is going to still work. It's going to keep the food cold. The light bill is one of the very last bills that they will stop paying. They'll stop paying everything else except for the doggone light bill. We are in a recession-proof business. When we hit a recession, what do people want to do? They want to save money. The solar guys to the rescue. You need to save money. Times are tough. You're paying $200 a month. Why don't let me help you bring that down to $150 or $100 per month? Let me put an extra $50 in your pocket per month, an extra $100, $200 in your pocket per month. Not only that, you know what? I'm going to give you 1 year free. After you get installed, I'm going to get you a check for $1,000, $2,000 for moving to solar, in addition to saving you $50 to $100 or $200 per month on a bill that you've always had, that you'll always have, that will always increase. Think about it. If I sell you life insurance, everybody needs it. But $100 to $200 to $300 is leaving your household. If you upgrade your car, especially this day and age, your new car payment is going to be bigger than your existing car payment, isn't it? I guarantee you that this year, there's a lot more people that are keeping the lease to purchase a car than upgrading to a new lease, right? If you go from renting to buying a home, chances are the mortgage payment, 99% of the time, is going to be greater than what your payment for rent was, right? I'm not saying that those things are bad to do. They're good things to do. You should buy real estate. You should have life insurance. But the point is, there's no other purchase that you can make that will keep more money in your pocket by making it. It's almost like a riddle. Solar, you take an existing bill you already have and we lower it. So you literally grow your net worth by going solar, by making this purchase, than by not making the purchase. It is a recession-proof industry. The next point, this is the biggest no-brainer in sales. For the same reason that I mentioned earlier. Zero down, add value to your house, 26% federal tax credit. As I mentioned earlier, if you can't close a solar sale, you can't close a damn window. It is not a sales presentation like a traditional sales job. It is more of an IQ test. Mr. Customer, you're paying $200 a month currently, $2,400 a year. Yes? Yes. I'm going to bring you down to $100 a month, $1,200 a year. Would you rather pay $2,400 a year or $1,200 a year? How would you like it if December 31st, to celebrate the new year, you get a check for $1,200? Would that be pretty cool? Yes, it would. Obviously, that's a rhetorical question. I know the answer to that question. Great. That's what I'm offering you here today. Now, imagine this, Mr. Customer. Imagine you already have solar panels on your roof. You're paying $100 a month for them. For example, just easy numbers, $1,200 a year. You add value to your home. Your payment stays the same. It doesn't go up over time. But your utility company comes and knocks on your door. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, man, we're here from the local utility company. We have a proposal for you. What's the proposal, Mr. Utility Company man? Here's a proposal. I would like to take off your panels. We're going to rip them off. You're not going to have panels on your roof. And instead of you paying your solar panels $100 a month, we're going to charge you $200 a month. And we're going to go up anywhere from 5 to 15% every year. And the value that you have added to your home, we're going to deduct that value added to your home because we're taking off that asset, okay? And there's going to be no government help, no government tax credit. And every single year, you're going to pay more money than the year prior. And you're going to go effectively, immediately from $100 to $200 a month. Who'd do that? I'll tell you who would do that. Only a crazy person would do that. Think about it. Now, when I flip the script on you, doesn't solar make more sense? Isn't solar a bigger no-brainer? Yes, it is. Again, this is why you should consider getting into solar industry. The next bullet point is that you are saving the planet. You are saving the planet. You are doing so. We are in a very unique time where, again, future generations are going to be talking about this time, about shifting to renewable energy, getting away from the dirty fossil fuels, from the way that we currently generate our electricity. So now, if you had an idea of the positive impact that just one house has on the environment, that in itself is a big reason why a lot of people A lot of these tree huggers, right? Now I don't say that in a bad way. You know, people that care about the environment are getting involved in this industry, not only because of the money. As a matter of fact, to them, the money is the last reason why. Is because they want to have a positive impact on the environment. Not only is it a positive impact on the environment, see, I have kids now, and I believe that we need to leave better kids for our planet, for sure. I also believe that we need to leave a better planet for our kids, for future generations, and that's what we're doing. What we're doing is we're doing something that is very noble. Here's another thing that happened. Some of you guys may or may not know. The freeze over that happened in Texas about a year ago. About a year ago, there was a massive freeze over in Texas. Guess who the only people that were doing okay during that time? The people that have solar panels with a backup battery. You imagine we give you energy independence. You are able to buy your solar panels. In addition to that, you're able to buy a backup battery. So if the grid goes out, guess what? You're still covered. The only people during that freeze over that were okay, that were the best prepared, were the people with solar panels with a backup battery. There's a lot of people that died during that time. Had they had solar panels with a backup battery, they would have been fine. We are doing something noble. We are preparing people. And here's the thing, do your homework. There's documentaries on this. The electric grid is very vulnerable. It can be attacked. It has been threatened to be attacked by other countries, right? So the energy grid, the electricity grid is very vulnerable. It's very old. There's constant maintenance. That's why the future is renewable energy. We are not only in an incredible business that makes a lot of money, but guess what? We are saving the planet, and we are even saving lives by doing this. What we're doing is very noble. This next one goes hand in hand with what I just mentioned. Everybody wins. If I sell somebody solar, guess what? The planet wins. The customer wins. They add value to their home, save some money, and then the rep wins. It's a win, win, win. How many industries do you know have a win, win, win? A lot of industries have a win on one side, and that's it. Maybe they have win, win, but a triple win, that's what solar offers, is a triple win opportunity. Now here's a bonus one that you're not gonna find in a traditional solar company, okay? This is here very unique. Imagine not having to go and look for leads. Imagine working with a company where you could get leads given to you that you close at a 50% split. Our average commission nationwide is about $7,000. $7,000. That means that the average split commission is $3,500. I've got a lot of people on my team that close 1, 2, up to 5 of those deals in a day. 5 of those deals in a day at an average of $3,500. That's a pretty good year's income that day from the comfort of home. So 50-50 split sales, leads that you close via Zoom, working from home, stock options, residual income. The solar industry is an incredible industry. But there's one company that offers you stock options, that offers you residual passive income, that offers you leads at a 50-50 split sale. You got to get promoted to that position to be able to get that. And it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 sales to get there. But this is the kind of information. If you want more information on how to do that, there's a link in the description of this video that will show you about my company and how we're the #1 fastest growing solar company in the world. If you Google the Inc. 5000 list, we were number 61 for the year 2021. Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in America. We made the top 500 list at number 61. So anyways, those are the reasons why you should consider the solar industry. We're crushing it. We're going to save the planet. We're going to help a ton of homeowners increase the value of their home, save anywhere from $30,000 to $150,000 over the next 25 years is what we're helping the homeowner save, and we are helping people get wealthy. Make a full-time income from home, off their own efforts, plus leverage income, passive income, stock options. With that being said, I'll see you guys at the top or from the top. Take care.